我们现在呢开始上听力部分。今天要讲的是第11课study 的第一部分 study。看一下呢 Part A 地方练的是什么呢 ？Rising and falling tones， 那就是升调和降调 ，rising tone、falling
tone。Listen to the following sentences carefully.And decide whether each of the following statements is in a rising tone or a falling tone. Click rising for a rising tone and falling for a falling tone.
那么请大家判断呢，我们下面听到的10个句子是升调还是降调
1. Nice to meet you, too. 1. Nice to meet you, too.
Now what is the sentence? Nice to meet you, too. Falling tone, 那降调
2. Shall we go and see her now? 2. Shall we go and see her now?
你先听一下这个句子最前面的2个词是什么
2. Shall we go and see her now?
Shall we 这种结构一般来说我们去做什么事情好吗 Shall we go and see her now? Rising 那是个升调。那么你呢现在就注意总结一下什么样的情况下呢这个说话的人会用升调。那第一个句子 Shall we go and see her now? 去看看她好吗
3. Really? 3. Really?
第一个词是后面呢 Really 真的吗 Rising tone
4. Not really. 4. Not really.
Not really 那实际上并不是这样的并不完全如此 Not really Falling tone
5. It sounds nice. 5. It sounds nice.
It sounds nice 听起来不错 Falling tone 那 sounds nice 表示陈述的时候用的是降调
6. For 2. 6. A table for 2. 6. A table for 2.
A table for 2这是升调降调
6. A table for 2.
应该算是升调如果降调应该是 a table for 2那么这个就什么意思呢 Do you want a table for 2是想要一个2个人坐的桌子吗
7. Do you think you can help me? 7. Do you think you can help me?
这是我们以前所学过的一个对话的题目 Do you think you can help me 你觉得你能帮我忙吗 Rising tone 请求对方的时候应该用升调
8. I wonder if I have seen you somewhere before. 8. I wonder if I have seen you somewhere before.
那么这句话的主要结构是什么呢 I wonder if 我在想我在琢磨我想知道是否怎么样再听一下
8. I wonder if I have seen you somewhere before.
I wonder if I have seen you 以前什么地方见过你 somewhere before 看一下这个句子 I wonder if I have seen you somewhere before 那是降调
9. It's a small world, I should say. 9. It's a small world, I should say.
我们经常说这世界真小没想到在这碰到你啊 It's a small world 后面是什么
9. It's a small world, I should say.
I should say 那它用的是声调我应该说我得说这世界真小 It's a small world I should say
10. Could you show me the way to the Grand Theatre from here? 10. Could you show me the way to the Grand Theatre from here?
那么这个结构是我们上堂课学的问路，怎么说啊 ？Could you show me the way to 什么地方？然后呢，后面是 from here， 你们告诉我从这儿到哪儿怎么走？那么这个句子肯定应该用的是什么调？声调。
10. Could you show me the way to the Grand Theatre from here?
Listen to the following commands or requests and decide whether the speaker intends to be polite or not. Notice that a rising tone is usually more polite. Click polite for a polite speech or impolite for impolite speech.
那么这 directions 呢也是一个比较重要的信息，我们看一下 Listen to the following commands or requests. Command 是表示命令 request 呢叫请求 and decide whether the speaker intends to be polite or not. Intend to 他的本意打算是礼貌的还是不礼貌的。Notice that a rising tone is really more polite. 声调一般来说都是比较礼貌的。Click flat for a polite speech or impolite for impolite speech. 那么这一点大家记住，声调一般是表示礼貌的，像我们说建议啦、请求了这样的。
1. Stop talking, John. 1. Stop talking, John.
第一句是什么
1. Stop talking, John.
Stop talking, John. 老师上课就会说别说了，Stop talking, John. 声调降调。那么降调应该是 impolite。如果你想表示比较礼貌的让人别说话，你应该说 Stop talking， 后面怎么办 ？Will you？ 这回就好一点，别说话了好吗 ？Stop talking, will you？ 用声调会好一些，也就是祈使句的反义疑问句。
2. Close the door, will you? 2. Close the door, will you?
第二个句子就是用到的什么 ？Will you？ 前面呢是 close the door, will you？ 把门关上好吗？声调应该是比较礼貌的。如果不礼貌，这句话怎么说？Close the door, John 就可以了。就约翰把门关上，这是比较不礼貌的。现在是声调。
3. Be careful. 3. Be careful.
告诉你小心一些，应该是 be careful。那 be careful 声调应该是礼貌的，否则应该是 be careful。
4. Please be quiet. 4. Please be quiet.
Please be quiet 还是声调礼貌的，安静一些，否则就会说 be quiet, please。
5. Don't be late again. 5. Don't be late again.
老板经常会这样说 Don't be late again， 下次别再迟到了，降调应该是不礼貌的impolite。那么我们做完 A 部分之后呢，大家就记住了，一般说声调是表示比较礼貌的。我们看一下这句话 What are you majoring in？ 首先看一下 major 这个词是什么意思。动词呢就是主修，专业是什么？当不及物动词说 major in， 后面加学科就是你的专业。那么形容词是指主要的、重要的，名词就是专业。还有3个词性。看一下原点，第一次就是 major 做不及物动词 ，business 生意啦、买卖或商业这样的词，那 business company 公司 Asian 亚洲的Asian。be different from 这个短语我们很熟悉，和什么什么不同。那么这个基本的结构就是 I'm majoring in， 这句话非常有用，大家应该会说比方说我是学计算机科学的，你就可以说 I'm majoring in computer science。我学英语的呢 I'm majoring in English。 表达法一个 good luck， 或者说 good luck to you， 就是祝你好运 good luck to you。 看一下这个文化方面的背景知识。 East Asia includes such countries as the People's Democratic Republic of Korea, the Republic of Korea, Japan and China。 那么这里面要介绍就是东亚，包括 such countries as 这些国家。那么一个就是什么呀？ Democratic 是民主的还是共和的？民主国啊，民主共和国，这个朝鲜和呢这个朝鲜共和国、日本和中国，主要这四个，南韩、北韩，然后呢中国和日本。
Are you studying here?
Yes, I'm studying in East Asian Languages Department.
What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in Japanese.
Is it difficult to learn?
Yes, the language is hard to learn, but it's interesting.
Do you know anything about that country?
Yes, I'm reading a lot of books about Japan. I like its culture. It's quite different from ours.
Yes, it is. It's important to learn the culture of a nation if you want to learn its language well.
You're right.
You want to do business or to teach in that country?
I'm working in a company that does a lot of business with Japan.
Oh, I see. Good luck then.
Now question number 1.
Question 1. Where is the conversation taking place? Question 1. Where is the conversation taking place?
Where is the conversation taking place? 那么我们从上一次呢就有人发现了，现在开始做的练习都是什么呀？你已经事先看不到题目了，需要先听出来在哪儿发生的这个对话。 At a school, in a hospital, in a company, in a shopping center， 叫做什么？购物中心。
Question 2. Where is the woman studying Japanese? Question 2. Where is the woman studying Japanese?
特殊问题是什么？ Where is the woman studying Japanese? 在哪儿学日语呢？ In her company, in an Asian country, outside of Japan, in Japan. 那么你可以猜一猜啊。一般来说，我们说要是说学日语的话，最好的地方应该在哪儿？一般来说应该是在日本，但是我们这篇文章里面是在哪个地方？
Question 3. Why is she reading a lot of books about Japan? Question 3. Why is she reading a lot of books about Japan?
特殊问题是 Why? Why is she reading a lot of books about Japan? 为什么要读这么多关于日本的书呢？ Her teacher told her to. Hey, she wants to know about Japanese culture. 这个词大家应该知道啊，她想了解日本的什么文化。那么大家知道呢，这个学习语言和了解文化是息息相关的。She wants to teach there someday. Someday 表示将来的有一天啊，有朝一日，她希望有一天能够在呢这个地方呢教日语。Her company wants her to. 她公司希望她读这些书。
Question 4. What does she say about Japanese culture? Question 4. What does she say about Japanese culture?
What does she say about Japanese culture? 她对于这个日本的文化是怎么说的？ She likes it. It's difficult to learn. It has nothing to do with the language. 跟语言有没有关系？ Has nothing to do 没有关系。我们根据常识就可以判断这个是错的。Japanese culture isn't quite different from her own. 日本的文化跟她自己的文化没有什么太大的区别。
Question 5. What is true of the woman's company? Question 5. What is true of the woman's company?
What is two of the woman's company。那么对于这位女士的公司工作的公司，哪一个陈述是正确的 ？It belongs to a Japanese company. Belong to 属于一家日本公司。It's located in Japan. 请大家记住这个结构。Be located in 它是什么？位置位于哪儿啊 ？Be located in 位置。那么位于日本，我们大家知道了，这形容词就是 local 嘛 ，L-O-C-A-L。It has nothing to do with Japan. 跟日本没关系。那么如果跟日本没关系，他为什么要学日语呢 ？It does business with Japan. 跟日本怎么样？有商业上的往来。Now let's listen to it for the second time.
Are you studying here?
Yes, I'm studying in East Asian Languages Department.
What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in Japanese.
Is it difficult to learn?
Yes, the language is hard to learn, but it's interesting.
Do you know anything about that country?
Yes, I'm reading a lot of books about Japan. I like its culture. It's quite different from ours.
Yes, it is. It's important to learn the culture of a nation if you want to learn its language well.
You're right.
You want to do business or to teach in that country?
I'm working in a company that does a lot of business with Japan.
Oh, I see. Good luck then. Are you studying here?
那第一个问题就是 Are you studying here? 你是在这儿学习吗？那么大家想一想，学习的地方应该是什么地方？应该是学校是吧？那么第一个呢，我们说的是什么问题了？
Question 1. Where is the conversation taking place?
Where is the conversation taking place? 那么学习的地方应该是学校。往下来。
I'm studying in East Asian Languages Department.
下面可以进一步确认呢，我们第一题的答案，他在学校的什么地方学习
In East Asian Languages Department.
In East Asian Languages 后面应该是什么呀？学校里面分的是各个系 department， 这个地方应该叫东亚语言系，我们一般简称为东语系啊，所以进一步确认它是学校啊 ，at a school。
What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in Japanese.
那么再重复一下这个信息，学什么专业了？怎么说 ？I'm majoring in Japanese.
Is it difficult to learn?
Yes, the language is hard to learn, but it's interesting.
那么大家看一下呢，对于这个日语呢，这个这位女士的评价是用哪两个词来描述的？
To learn, but it's interesting.
Is it difficult to learn?
Yes, the language is hard to learn, but it's interesting.
The language is hard to learn， 也相当于 it's difficult to learn, but it's interesting。那么你觉得这句话里面暗含的信息应该是什么？然后再往下看。
Do you know anything about that country?
下一个问题。
Know anything about that country?
Know anything about that country? That country 指的是哪个国家 ？Japan。那么你根据这句话，说明他在什么地方学日语？是在日本吗？如果你现在就在日本的话，你不可能说 that country， 对吧？你会说 this country， 说明他不在日本。那么没有任何其他信息告诉你在哪，就只能是 out of Japan， 日本之外的一个国家，也有可能去别的地方。
Do you know anything about that country?
Yes, I'm reading a lot of books about Japan. I like its culture. It's quite different from ours.
好，下面我们来看第四个问题。
Question 4. What does she say about Japanese culture?
Japanese culture 它的描述是怎么样的？
Culture. It's quite different from ours. I'm reading a lot of books about Japan. I like its culture.
I like its culture. 也就是 she likes Japanese culture.
It's quite different from ours.
It's quite different from ours. 跟我们的这种文化的差别非常大。那么第4个就是不对的。Difficult to learn 是它对于什么的描述？是它对于语言的描述啊。应该是 the language is difficult to learn。但是呢，他说的是 I like the culture。所以我们选的应该是 A。
Yes, it is. It's important to learn the culture of a nation if you want to learn its language well.
先看一下第3题。
Question 3. Why is she reading a lot of books about Japan?
Why is she reading a lot of books about Japan? 为什么要读关于日本的书呢？提到老师了没有？公司也没有提到。那么答案应该写的是什么？就是应该他是想了解的是文化。我们再听一下这位男士对于语言和文化的阐述。
To learn the culture of a nation if you want to learn its language well.
Quite different from ours.
Yes, it is. It's important to learn the culture of a nation.
我们把这个句子记下来。It's important. 什么事情是重要的呢 ？To learn the 是语言还是文化 ？To learn the culture of a nation 后面什么时候呢
If you want to learn its language well.
If you want to learn its language well. 这句话我希望大家也能够记住。It's important to learn the culture of a nation if you want to learn its language well. 如果你想把一个国家的语言学好呢，就需要了解它的文化。Okay? So this is the reason why the woman student has read a lot of books about what? About Japan. Of course, she wants to know about the Japanese culture. And also she knows culture and language are closely related to each other. 是密切联系在一起的。
You're right.
You want to do business or to teach in that country?
I'm working in a company that does a lot of business with Japan.
Now the last question.
Question 5. What is true of the woman's company?
Now what is true about the woman's company?
That does a lot of business with
Or to teach in that country?
I'm working in a company that does a lot of business with Japan.
那么跟谁有生意上的来往怎么说 ？Do business with.
Working in a company that does a lot of business with Japan.
那它的公司就是什么呀 ？Does a lot of business with Japan。第5题选的应该是最后一个 ，Do business with Japan。This is the reason why she wants to study Japanese.
Oh, I see. Good luck then.
Now we're going to decide whether these 5 statements are true or false. Number 1, the woman is studying in the language department. 语言系. Number 2, the woman is interested in Japanese culture, not the language. 对文化感兴趣，对语言不感兴趣。Number 3, the woman wants to teach Japanese when she graduates. 想教日语，当她 graduates 毕业的时候。Number 4, the man is also majoring in Japanese. 这位男士也是学日语的。5, the woman is probably a part-time student. 可能是一个什么学生 ？Part-time. 哎，就是说不是那种全职的学生啊。
Are you studying here?
Yes, I'm studying in East Asian Languages Department.
Now, which department is the woman studying in? 是在什么系学习日语了？
Studying in East Asian Languages Department.
East Asian Language Department 东亚语言系。那么第一个应该是对的，Language Department。
What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in Japanese.
Is it difficult to learn?
Yes, the language is hard to, but it's interesting. The language is hard to learn, but it's interesting.
对于这个语言怎么形容的啦 ？The language is hard to learn, but it is interesting. 那也就说明 the woman is interested in the language. 这句话是错的啊，她对语言也是感兴趣的。
Do you know anything about that country?
Yes, I'm reading a lot of books about Japan. I like its culture. It's quite different from ours.
那么前半句对不对呀 ？The woman is interested in Japanese culture， 应该是对的。
Like its culture.
I like its culture.
It's quite different from ours.
Yes, it is. It's important to learn the culture of a nation if you want to learn its language well.
You're right.
You want to do business or to teach in that country?
那么在他毕业之后，可能会有2个选择，根据这位男士的猜测是什么
To teach in that country? If you want to learn its language well.
You're right.
You want to do business or
第一个是 you want to do business 做生意，第二个呢
to teach in that country?
teach in that country。这2个选择是不是有一个说对了呢？
Want to do business or to teach in that country?
I'm working in a company that does a lot of business with Japan.
那么大家看一下第3题是对的还是不对的？它提供2个选项，一个是 do business， 一个是 teach in that country。那么他回答说 I'm working in a company that does a lot of business with Japan。我工作的那家公司怎么样？跟日本有很多的生意上的往来，所以我才学英语呢。这是为了工作上的、业务上的这种培训。所以第3个对不对？还是错的。
Oh, I see. Good luck then.
那我们来看一下第5题呢 ，part-time student 对不对？它说明有工作是不是？然后可能在这里面是一个业余学习的，不是那种完全脱产的，因为他已经工作了，所以这种可能性还是存在的。第5题是对的。那么第4个呢 ？The man is also majoring in Japanese。在整个的对话过程中，始终没有提到这位男士是学什么专业的，我们认为他是错的。那我们看一下这一部分都有哪些句子结构需要大家知道的呢？首先是说我是哪个专业的，应该怎么说了 ？I'm majoring in 什么什么，这是一个地方。那么下面呢，如果说祝你好运气，怎么说？应该是 good luck。后面还可以加上2个字，就是 good luck to you。好，其他的呢就没有什么了还有一个就是跟谁有很多的贸易往来，叫做 do business with。第2个句话 ，How many languages do you speak？ 你能说多少种语言？好，看一下这部分的单词 mistake， 那错误 mistake。Greek 呢是希腊语，那 Greek。Arabic。阿拉伯语名字叫 Arab， 那 Green 格林 Brown 布朗都是姓。基本的结构 Do you speak？ 比方说你到国外的时候呢，这个地方肯定不说汉语，但是你可能会觉得他会说英语，那你就会 Do you speak English？ 会说那个英语吗 Do you speak？ How well do you know？ 那么对于一样东西了解到什么样的程度，或者是对于这种语言这个人知道的有多少 How well do you know？表达法 pretty well 相当好了，相当熟了，或者知道的相当多 pretty well 相当好。So do I 这是表示什么呀？前者也适用于后者，我也是 So do I。
Do you speak Japanese, Mrs. Brown?
Yes,
I speak a little Japanese, Mr. Green.
Does your husband speak Japanese too?
Yes, a little. Mr. Brown speaks a little Japanese.
Well, do you know French, Mrs. Brown?
Pretty well. But I have a lot of trouble with spelling.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 4 languages. How many do you speak, Mr. Green?
I speak 3 foreign languages. I don't speak Japanese.
What languages do you speak?
I speak French, Greek, Arabic, and English.
Do you read and write those languages?
Yes, I do. But sometimes I make mistakes in spelling.
So do I.
Question number 1. How many languages does Mrs. Brown speak? And number 2. How many foreign languages does Mr. Green speak? 请大家注意了啊，这里面是 languages， 这里面是 foreign languages， 题目是不一样的。Number 3. Does Mr. Brown speak Japanese? Yes, he speaks it very well. B. Yes, but not very much. No, not at all. Yes, he can speak like a native speaker. 能像谁说的那么好啊 ？Native， 本国人、当地的人一样 ，native speaker. Number 4. What trouble does Mrs. Brown have in learning foreign languages? 在学外语的时候遇到了什么样的困难呢 ？She had trouble with listening. 听力有问题。She can't spell well. Spell 拼写不太好。She can't speak it. 光会写不会说呢 ？She can't be understood when she speaks it. 说话的时候别人听不懂 ，can't be understood. 5. What can be known about the 2 speakers? 对于这两个说话的人，我们可以了解到什么呢 ？They work in the same company. They can both speak Japanese. They both have trouble with spelling. Neither of them speaks English. 如果是那样的话，他们现在两个人说的是什么语言呢？
Do you speak Japanese, Mrs. Brown?
Yes, I speak a little Japanese, Mr. Green.
Does your husband speak Japanese too?
Yes, a little. Mr. Brown speaks a little Japanese.
How well do you know Mrs. Brown?
Pretty well. But I have a lot of trouble with spelling.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 4 languages. How many do you speak, Mr. Green?
I speak 3 foreign languages. I don't speak Japanese.
What languages do you speak?
I speak French, Greek, Arabic, and English.
Do you read and write those languages?
Yes, I do. But sometimes I make mistakes in spelling.
So do I.
Do you speak Japanese, Mrs. Brown?
Yes, I speak a little Japanese, Mr. Green.
So, at first we know it's a conversation between Mrs. Brown and Mr. Green. And while listening, you have to take notes to write down what languages does each speaker speak. 记一下他们每个人都讲什么样的语言。首先呢 ，Mrs. Brown 说的是什么语言？她说她会说一点的什么 ？A little.
Speak Japanese, Mrs. Brown?
Yes, I speak a little Japanese, Mr.
At first, Mrs. Brown speaks a little Japanese.
Green.
Does your husband speak Japanese too?
Yes, a little. Mr. Brown speaks a little Japanese.
And Mr. Brown, okay, that means the woman speaker's husband speaks a little Japanese. But among the 5 questions, they have nothing to do with her husband. 没有任何提到关于她丈夫的问题，我们就把它略过去了。
How well do you know French, Mrs. Brown?
Pretty well.
Now, what about French?
Pretty well.
Mrs. Brown knows French pretty well. 对于法语呢，学得相当好了。Pretty well， 第二种语言 French.
But I have a lot of trouble with spelling.
Now, what is the trouble with Mrs. Brown? Number 4. What trouble does Mrs. Brown have in learning foreign languages? 这道题应该怎么回答？
But I have a lot of trouble with spelling.
I have a lot of trouble with spelling. 我们先学的是 be not spelling.
How many languages do you speak?
那么看一下和我们这个题目是不是一样的 ？How many languages do you speak?
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 4 languages.
She speaks 4 languages. 选 A.
How many do you speak, Mr. Green?
I speak 3 foreign languages.
第二题选什么？
Do you speak, Mr. Green?
I speak 3 foreign languages.
I speak 3 languages or foreign languages.
Speak, Mr. Green.
I speak 3 foreign languages.
3 foreign languages 正好是它的答案。如果把 foreign 去掉呢，这道题答案也是什么？4种，它会讲4种语言，3种外语。And what are they?
I don't speak Japanese.
What languages do you speak?
I speak French, Greek.
我们看一下呢 ，Mr. Brown 都会说什么样的语言？第一种是什么 ？French。
I speak French, Greek,
第二个
Arabic,
Greek。
and English. Speak French, Greek, Arabic, and
Arabic and English 这样的4种语言，法语、希腊语、阿拉伯语和英语。
and English.
Do you read and write those languages?
看一下第3题 ，Does Mr. Brown speak Japanese？ 他说日语吗？
Speak Japanese.
How many do you speak, Mr. Green?
I speak 3 foreign languages. I don't speak Japanese.
What languages do you speak?
这个地方呢，非常容易让大家选成 C，No, not at all。但是我们的题目是 Mr. Brown， 而不是 Mr. Green， 是这位女的说话人的她的丈夫。这个道题所以选什么在前面呢？
Japanese, Mrs. Brown.
Yes, I speak a little Japanese, Mr. Green.
Does your husband speak Japanese too?
Yes, a little.
Yes, a little。那么先从 yes 里面选，那应该是 B, not very much， 会说一点，不会说很多啊。注意啊，是 Mr. Brown， 就是还是有一道题跟他有关系的啊。
I speak French, Greek, Arabic, and English.
Do you read and write those languages?
Yes, I do. But sometimes I make mistakes in spelling.
最后一句话
But sometimes I make mistakes in spelling.
，Sometimes I make mistakes in 哪方面 spelling。所以第5题我们看一下，两个人 they work in the same company， 同一个公司 ，they can both speak Japanese， 而 Mr. Green 呢是不讲日语的。They both have trouble with spelling， 拼写都有问题。Neither of them speaks English， 两个人都不说英语，写的应该是 C， 那 spelling。最后一句我也是怎么说
So do I.
？So do I。Now true or false check. Number 1, Mr. Brown can speak a little Japanese. 2, Mr. Green speaks 3 languages. Number 3, Mrs. Brown speaks French quite well. Number 4, Mr. Green speaks Japanese too. 5, Mr. Green can read but not write the 4 languages.
Do you speak Japanese, Mrs. Brown?
Yes, I speak a little Japanese, Mr. Green.
Does your husband speak Japanese too?
Yes, a little. Mr. Brown speaks a little Japanese.
How well do you know French? Mrs. Brown?
Pretty well. But I have a lot of trouble with spelling.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 4 languages. How many do you speak, Mr. Green?
I speak 3 foreign languages. I don't speak Japanese.
What languages do you speak?
I speak French, Greek, Arabic, and English.
Do you read and write those languages?
Yes, I do. But sometimes I make mistakes in spelling.
So do I.
Do you speak Japanese, Mrs. Brown?
Yes, I speak a little Japanese, Mr. Green.
Does your husband speak Japanese too?
Yes, a little.
Number 1, Mr. Brown can speak a little Japanese.
Japanese too?
Yes, a little.
Yes, a little. That is true.
Mr. Brown speaks a little Japanese.
然后他又重复一下 Mr. Brown speaks a little Japanese.
Little. Mr. Brown speaks a little Japanese.
How well do you know French, Mrs. Brown?
好，下面我们看一下 French 是哪一句里面的 Mrs. Brown 和 French 到什么样的程度？
Mrs. Brown?
Pretty well.
回答是 pretty well. 那么第三个呢 Mrs. Brown speaks French quite well. 2.
But I have a lot of trouble with spelling.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 4 languages. How many do you speak, Mr. Green?
I speak 3 foreign languages.
Number 2, Mr. Green speaks 3 languages. 应该是 Mr. Green speaks 3 foreign languages. Well, 4 languages, 4种语言再加上英语。
I don't speak Japanese.
What language?
Mr. Green speaks Japanese too. Of course, he says, I don't speak Japanese.
I don't speak Japanese.
What languages do you speak?
I speak French, Greek, Arabic, and English.
Do you read and write those languages?
Yes, I do.
涉及到了 read 和 write.
Read and write those languages?
I speak French, Greek, Arabic, and English.
Do you read and write those languages?
Do you read and write the languages? 那么这些语言你都会读会写吗？回答是
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. 那么这个第5题对还是错呀？这是错的。Mr. Green can both read and write the 4 languages.
But sometimes I make mistakes in spelling.
So do I.
好，那这一部分最重要的一个表达法就是我也是 So do I. 好，下面请大家注意呢2个词。第一次 linguist 表示语言学家，那 linguist 一个很重要的结构 quite a 表示一个人在某方面非常擅长，那就是说他是一个相当出色的语言学家。He's quite a linguist， 也就指这个人的语言学得特别好，有这方面的天分。好，我们看一下这部分的单词 quarrel 啊 quarrel 争吵、吵架、争论啊 quarrel on one's way to 在某人去往哪儿的路上 linguist 语言学家也可以指擅长语言的人，语言学得非常好的人 linguist a linguistic genius 呢指的就是天才 linguistic 是形容词语言的这方面的天才 a linguistic genius Be cut out for 适合于什么 Be cut out for Email 这是大家所熟悉的电子邮件那 email amazing 令人吃惊的 insurance salesman。Insurance 就是保险 ，salesman 呢是推销员啊，也就是专门呢卖保险的那种人，叫 insurance salesman。下面国家 Belgium 比利时 Spain 西班牙 Dutch 荷兰语。好，基本的结构。How come he speaks so many languages? How come？在口语中可以单独使用这两个字，意思就是说怎么会这样呢？怎么回事啊 ？How come 这个事情怎么出现的？后面加上句就是他怎么会说这么多种语言呢 ？How come he speaks so many languages？ 看一下背景知识。In imperative sentences, a rising tone is more polite than the falling tone。在这种祈使句当中，什么调啊 ？Rising。声调要比 falling tone 比降调更礼貌，这个我们已经刚才说过了。下面请大家比较一下啊 ，This way please 这是声调 ，This way please 这是降调。那么也可以说什么呢 ？Also, text may be added to imperatives to soften the tone。有的时候怎么样，可以用反义文句加上去，来使这个祈使句呢语气更 soft。soft 是柔软的吧？使语气更柔和。比方说 ，do it properly， 这是降调吧，语气比较生硬。如果说 do it properly, will you？ 那么加上声调之后呢，语气就比较缓和了。所以说声调是比较礼貌的。如果本来是降调，我们再加上一个 will you， 加上一个反义文句呢，可以使语气缓和。
Hi, Tim. Why are you in such a hurry?
Oh, Jill. I'm on my way to the airport to meet my uncle and his family. They are coming to spend Christmas with us.
How exciting. You'll have a busy Christmas. Does he speak English?
Yes, of course. And he also speaks Dutch, French, and German.
Amazing. How come he speaks so many languages?
Well, he works as an insurance salesman and has to talk to a lot of people every day. You know, people in Belgium speak 3 languages.
He is quite a linguist. I think he has a talent for languages.
Yeah, so does my aunt. She was born and raised in Spain before moving to Belgium, and she speaks 5 languages quite well. What's more, she reads and writes them as well as she speaks them.
Wow, how did she manage to do that?
Let's just say she is cut out for it. A linguistic genius.
I wonder in what language they talk to each other.
They talk in Dutch, quarrel in German, sing in French, and email in English.
That must be very interesting. Now they must talk in English once they are here.
Oh, that reminds me. I must get going or I'll be late. Talk to you later, Jill.
See you tomorrow, Tim.
那么这一个对话里面提到了很多的语言啊，我们一起来看一下。Question number 1. Why are Tim's uncle and aunt coming? 他的叔叔和阿姨要过来干什么 ？To look for work， 找工作。To expand their business， 希望大家把这个词记下去。Expand。ex 呢，我们知道是向外的，那么这个动词就是扩大、扩展或者扩张的意思，也就是扩大他们的业务。expand their business 啊，或者扩展他们的这种商业活动。C to celebrate an important holiday， 庆祝一次重要的节日。To learn more languages， 再学一些语言。Question number 2. What does Tim's aunt do？ 他的姑妈是做什么的 ？She's a language teacher. It's not mentioned. Mention 这个词呢，经常是会在阅读、听力的文章里面出现，就是提到，没提到啊 ，not mentioned。She works with an insurance company. Insurance company， 她在一家保险公司工作。She's a sales clerk at a department store. Sales clerk 是什么 ？Clerk 就是职员，销售员，也就是售货员，在一个百货商店。3. What language can't Tim's uncle speak? What language can't Tim's uncle speak? 他的叔叔不能说哪种语言 ？French 法语 ，German 德语 ，Spanish 西班牙语 ，Dutch 荷兰语。How does Tim feel about Tim's uncle? 那么他对自己的叔叔感觉怎么样啊？Impressed 印象深刻的 ，excited 激动的 ，sad 伤心的 ，confused 有点迷惑的。Number 5. Which of the following best describes the relationship between Joe and Tim? 那么他们两个之间的关系用哪个词可以进行描述 ？Remote 是呢比较遥远的意思，就是关系比较远。Close 呢密切的。Hostile 敌对的、敌视的。And friendly 不友好的。我们先休息吧。